All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Klauser. This is episode 312 of this great and wonderful podcast I do by myself, in a room by myself. Probably, ladies and gentlemen, just for myself. But hey, it's okay. I enjoy it. I love doing this. The hardest part about it is just... It's just those few seconds right before I push record on everything. Because it's just like, hey. Because, with everything, I don't know about how it is with you. Like, it's just getting it, starting it is what's the hardest part. Once I start doing it, it's not that hard. Nothing's hard for me, really. Except... Oh, no, algebra was pretty fucking hard for me for some goddamn reason. Hope you guys are doing well. Swell salutations. Like I said, this is episode 312 of this show. We are here on a Thursday. Thursday at like almost 6:30 p.m. at the wonderful evening of our good and wonderful Lord. And I'm just here. I am chilling. But the thing is, guys, I just need to stop smoking so much fucking weed before I start this podcast. It's just, like I said, like the hardest part about starting this thing, even 312 episodes in, it's just that first beginning moment. Once I begin this moment, like at this point now, it's like, well, I really have no choice other than just to do this podcast. I can't really not do anything other than just this show. So I'll just do it and get it done with. Much like, oh God, guys, I don't know what has been up with me, but I have been on a fucking tear lately on wanting to just say stupid shit online. It's so funny because this is what gets me in trouble. This is what's got me in trouble with like dating women. This is what's got me in trouble with just in general, probably losing followers. This is what's gotten me in trouble with just feeling like I'm being a big total piece of shit. It's just stupid. And I'm like, John, like you understand, like most of this stuff is fake and it's just targeted towards you. So like when you comment on this stuff, and what's so interesting is like when I do comment on something and then I start getting attacked, which is hilarious. So the other day I was online and okay, so there's this picture, and I don't remember what I don't know why I followed this. It's like baby daddy like memes group, daddy or like daddy mommy daddy drama memes, something like that. Anyway, it's just people who have like a baby mama. I don't have a baby mama. I don't have a baby dad. I don't have any of that shit. Because this is the thing I always tell people all the time online. Oh, and just to let you guys know, I'm doing autofocus this week because I just want to see what it looks like, because I keep seeing that like the video's a little soft the last couple episodes. Side note, one of the things you're supposed to do, so you know this, to get infinity focus, when you do manual and you're just shooting by yourself, what you do is you zoom all the way in on something, focus, zoom all the way out, and you have infinity focus. Well, anyway, either way I'm doing this, it's because the fact is like, it's in infinity focus because I'm focusing that behind me, but I'm not, so then everything here is not going to be in focus, which is me. So it took me 2 episodes to realize that. So it took me an hour of filming to realize that I was doing something stupid. But, oh God, what was I saying? But yeah, like it's just, so that's why the camera is going to go in and out a little bit. But anyway, so I was on this meme and I was on this page and it had like a picture of these 4 girls. And it was just like showing their butts, and it was like showing their backside. You don't even see their face or anything. You just see like a back and a butt, and it's really not even a fucking human. It's nothing. And like I don't know why I said that. This person said like, hey, like why do we got to sexualize women's bodies? And it's like it's a fucking picture. It's a fucking picture. And then like I happened that day on my social media. have a meme that had a picture of like, like has like a picture of a head, and it says like, what you thinking on the inside, like like me, what I'm really thinking, and it said like, I wonder how big your areolas are, because I think that was fucking stupid. It's so stupid, like, because again, if you ever go on my page and you look at it and you see any of my memes and you think I'm being serious, you're a fucking retard. Anyway, and I've been really getting into using that word again. It's just like, I think it's just because the linguistical choices people keep making, like, we're doing this self-censoring to ourselves that's incredibly stupid, and we're gonna look back on it and like, we're gonna think, what the fuck are we doing? But two, also, if we stop using these words and we make them, and we put ourselves in timeout because we use words that we've chosen, sounds that we've chosen to describe this situation, describe what it is, then we are basically, we're hurting ourselves. But like, like things like, you can't say rape, you have to say grape. It's like, that shit's stupid. That's just fucking stupid. It's like, they're not, one, related. Two, they just rhyme, but they're sounds that rhyme. They're not related to each other. Three, what it's doing is that, how are we that soft? Because what we're doing is we're allowing some algorithms, like, well, like, I won't be able to get, I won't be able to get more likes on this. And things like, how is this your thing? How is this, like, everyone would like more likes? Who wouldn't like more likes? But the thing is, guys, that this shouldn't be your hobby. This should be a thing that you do. You take a picture of your hobby. So that's it. Like, but it's like, well, the algorithm won't pick me up. The algorithm won't pick me up. It's like, guys, that's what they want you to do. They want you to be a fucking sheep like that, man. They want you to be a fucking sheep. But hey. It's like, almost like you can't really be saying this shit either, because you're gonna get in trouble. You're getting in trouble. But yeah, so one, I'm doing autofocus. Two, like, so I was looking at this, and this lady was like, she started going off on me, and they all, I'm like doing like 3 different stories. Have you guys noticing this? I'm doing like 3 different stories and bouncing in and out of them. But so yeah, like, I was back in the comments with this thing, and like, she was like, what happened that a bunch of women started like really attacking me, but they're like saying like, like, you must be a little man, and say, they're just bashing the shit out of me. It's like, you guys are not going to get your point across by cussing and like belittling me as a human. Like, that doesn't help any. Like, that doesn't get your point across. And they're like, what, do you get that from did you get that from AI? Did AI tell you that? It's like, wow, y'all should not, your opinion on shit should not be fractured because one man has an opinion on something. And that's the funniest thing. It's like, like, it's so funny. Like, women can have these opinions on certain things. They can do like these broad brush statements, but yet if a man does it, it's horrific, and you can't do it. Like, a woman can just say men are piece of shit, but if I see a woman walking around in just a fucking thong and panties, like acting like everything's okay, and then wondering like why men are just looking at her, like, I can't make a broad statement of the fact that she's a whore. Like, it's like, no, she's strong, she's powerful. Maybe she is, but that doesn't make any less of what I just said might be true. So if you don't want that, then why would you be okay with saying things like all men are pieces of shit? Like, that's just so weird. Because like, how many times I've tried dating certain women, and even like my ex-girlfriend, she did that shit. She's like, men are trash. Like, dude, you're dating a guy, you know that, right? I'm a guy. Like, what makes you think I want to be with you? What makes you think like, oh god, this is a crazy thing? So I was like, oh, like, dude, like, I was listening to this podcast, and this woman was talking about how she's been with this guy, and he's kind of an asshole. And like, it's just, you can just tell that like, it's not like some relationships, like some people get into these relationships and it's like, it's so hard to find someone. So when you do find someone, you just keep around and you keep it going. You try to make this work, even though it doesn't work, and you're just going to be better off by yourself, but you just can't, for the love of God, cannot get yourself to like think beyond like that. but she was like, yeah, like I was a virgin when I met him, and like we hardly have sex. I don't like having sex with him. And it's like, well, yeah, it's because you don't like him because he's a fucking asshole. And so your body's like telling you like, don't be with this guy, like don't be around this guy. And it's so fucking funny because it's like, I think that's kind of how I was with my fucking ex-girlfriend. I was like, I just don't think I knew like right off the bat that I should not be with this woman. But the thing's like, what's also fucked up is like she was the second choice, which is, I should not say this, but she was the second choice because this other one I was dating at the same time. Her and I ended up not working out, and so I was like, all right, well, I'll just go to this other one. And then yeah, here we go. What's so crazy, I'm just far enough where I can't see the numbers. But anyway, guys, I think we're like, 10 minutes into this podcast. So you guys want to do the video of the week? Because last week we didn't do any videos. But we can do the video this week if you want to. All right, here we go.
I have a new vintage vibrator for us to unbox. It is, I believe, a 1950s Japanese vibrator. Look at this beautiful pattern. If I left it on like a vintage Formica countertop, you just wouldn't even see it. It's got a metal latch. Look at the beautiful minty jade vibe in the pink box. Beautiful. Last time I did this, it made all the lights go out. So hopefully I don't have to go flip the breaker again. But here you go. It's got this little pad that's like floating next to it. And then the feet screw on and off. Feet screw on and off. Get back on there. Let's hear how it sounds. Pretty loud, pretty buzzy. Ta-da! I think it's beautiful.
Welcome to the John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
Is it just me or is that thing like absolutely terrifying? Like, isn't that crazy? Like the innovation of just I don't know, sex toys and just things in general. How things used to be made out of like lead, toys used to be made out of lead, and then that used to be a fucking vibrator. You had to plug it into the fucking wall. I mean, you had like a you had about like a 3-foot circle that you can be around from a jack. Like something like, what if like the only jack you had was in the bathroom, in the kitchen? The only outlet you had was that, and then you had to just be flicking your beat. But the thing looked fucking terrifying. 1, 2, that shit looked just like that thing looked like it would burn your bean off. You know, it just was not the greatest looking of thing. But yeah, I guess we should. I guess the rest of the videos, I guess we'll just go right down the list. We'll just go right down the thing. All right, here is the next video. Here we go.
Real niggas know the last step of a male friendhood is acting zesty with each other. And women won't understand it because they're going to be like, oh, that's gay, that's gay. But when a homie is able to make gay jokes with the homie, that's when you know that they're officially like brothers. That sounded crazy.
It does sound crazy, but it is fucking true. It's like, so when I go play golf with my friends, with my guy friends, like we don't talk that much about in-depth shit. Like I've really never had very many in-depth conversations with any men, any of my guy friends. We don't do that. Why would you? And some people would think that's inept, and they might be true, right? But doesn't mean they could also be a little bit wrong. But like at this point, like I ask each one of them. I'm like, you got to tell me like at least something that's going on in your life. All right, so like anything interesting going like at work? Like, yeah, like, oh, I'm working on this like project. Okay, sweet, you're working on a project, and then I just bullshit a project. I'm like, yeah, he's doing something that has to do with like, I think his company's merging with another company, or like a department's merging with another company's department, and they're gonna like start doing a project together. I don't, something like that. Or like I have him like, yeah, Tyler, he just, him and his wife just had a kid. You know that, right? Like, yeah, they just had a kid, so they're just kind of just doing that kind of thing. And then their parents Tyler's parents just bought a timeshare in Mexico. I say something like that. It's just, you just gotta, yeah, it's so weird because it's like, it's normal. It's just, you can, two guys can just go and just hang out, and then there's no conversation. You come out of it and you were like, if you were to get quizzed, you'd be like, I might know less about him now. Like, I actually thought that his favorite color was green, but come to find out, he thinks it's fucking gay. So I don't know. I'm even behind square one. Like, it's just way behind all that. It's true though. All right, here is the next video. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go.
We about to have a winter storm any day. It's coming out, everyone, so don't forget to call that thermostat.
I just love that shit. Like, old people, my parents were like this too. My dad would always do this. He would always send me videos. So my dad never texted me. He would always send me voice texts, voice messages, or he would send me like videos of him talking. And so there'd be more like, the reason why I saved this was because my dad would do things like that. He would be like talking, and there'd be like some loud noise, or he'd have his TV on louder than he's talking. So I'm like, I didn't hear a word you just said, dude. Not a word. Oh, dude. So this next video is wild because great form. All right, here we go.
Beat up every time. From the shoulders, go. From the shoulders.
Hey, that's my girl right here. What's from the shoulders?
Dude, it was such a good. She stepped into it. Like, it's like you can tell. Like, oh, she had older brothers. She had a dad. She had a dad who knew how to fucking fight. And I was like, that's fucking hilarious. Like, dude, knocked that chick that chick was knocked out and out cold before she even hit the ground. All right, so you guys want to see the next video? All right, here's the next video.
I hope you come eat with me.
Nothing's grosser to me than watching people eat. I will never understand why the mukbang videos are popular, but what I mostly won't ever understand is people who get on Instagram Live and they don't say anything and they'll just sit there and just eat. Girls do it all the fucking time. It's like, dude, this is fucking gross. It's gross because you have those long ass nails, and I guarantee you didn't wash your fucking hands before you put that food in your mouth. I guarantee, and you're eating with your fingers, and so you just like, it looks like just like long prongs on each one of your fingers. It's just, it just like feels like you should be stabbing olives. Hey, I don't make the rules. Okay, here's the next video. All right. All right, here's the next video.
Really think so? You really think so? You really fucking think so, Shani?
Huh? Huh? You can't bite me, can you? I'm getting those fucking dentures out, you fucking cow. Give them to me. Give them to me. Come on. Come on, Shannon. You wanted to fight? You wanted to fight? Huh? You wanna go too, Kirby? Or are we still fucking friends? Huh? Huh? You wanna go? Huh? Here, Shannon. Here. Here, eat some snow, bitch. You wanna fucking bully me for a fucking day? So we ride you like a fucking dog?
Yes, that's the anger of someone who is just tired of it. It reminds me of this guy who was like, give me shit. When I lived in South Dakota for a year, and then like we ended up having this huge fight in this front yard of this guy's, this fucking just random people's house, to the point where like I knocked him out in the front yard. Okay, so how it was like, so I'm like, all right, so he shoved me in the back, and I turned back around because we were walking back to campus, and I'm like, really, dude? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, this is how it's gonna go then. So he goes and like we're squaring up, and then he gets one good sock on me, and he punches me, and my head goes back. I come back, and I just wail on him once, wail on him twice, then I get on top of him, and I punch him out 3-4 times. I just knock him. And it was so funny. It's like, apparently, because my roommate was there, and there was a bunch of other football players there, and then they were like, one of them was like, because they were friends with the guy that I was fighting. He's like, hey, should we jump? Do we have to jump in? It's like, no, let these two fight. And then I knocked him out, and then that was it. And then he never fucked with me again. But it was just like this build up of like getting fucked with. It's just so, I know how it feels. And then you eventually, like, because the person doesn't think that they're not going to lose with, they're not going to lose. And then you beat the living shit out of them. All right, here is the next video. Here we go.
Circumcision is the surgical removal of the foreskin. Some of you say it's just skin, but it's not just skin. It was my skin. And now I have less skin.
It is weird. Because I've been watching a lot of more videos on I'm like, oh my god, this is the weirdest shit in the world. I can't believe we do that to little baby boys. Just the weirdest shit in the world. No weirder than Epstein shit, right? Man, ain't that shit wild? It's like, what, 304 like celebrities? It's like everyone's on the list. It's like he fucked with everyone. He talked to everybody. Everyone had some communication with him. I'm like, but the thing is, like, everyone wants to act so fucking shocked. I don't understand why we act so shocked by all this. We don't act shocked when we like see a guy be a pervert, but we act shocked here. And then we always want to make fucking excuses. It's so funny. Like, we always make excuses. But oh god, it's just such a weird time to be alive. Weird time, but also a great time, because we have like all these innovative means, but we also have to deal with like things like the Epstein list. Which is wild, which is insane. It just is. I don't have another segment, and like I have more videos, but I feel like you kind of just beat a dead horse after a while. You can only show so many videos, and then you're like, okay, is that all you got? Is that all you got? Because I also talk a lot of shit on people but I only talk shit on it. People who show videos and do like a podcast or do like a show or something like that, because it's always a split screen, and so it's like, why am I watching half of this and half of you? You're not anywhere involved in the video, or you're just like it's like, bro, you don't do anything. Stop stealing shit. It's like it's okay to show shit. It's okay to show clips, but don't put yourself into it because you're not doing anything. Don't act like you. John, just why are you acting like what you did is better, or what you do is better than what someone else does? It's like, you know what? Hey, you know what? The reason why it's because I do think that. You know something interesting though? Today I did get tested by, if you believe in God, this is kind of one of those like God moments, you know? So I was talking and I was praying today. As a Jew, you should be doing at least 3 prayers a day. I was doing one of them and I was like, hey, you know what, God, like, can you help me be like more like available for people's feelings and be able to be more sensitive to that kind of stuff. And I swear to God, it was like no more than like a few minutes later, there was this homeless guy, and I just got a bunch of ones, like $1 bills, and so I'm like I probably do I should give him money? And then I was like, yeah, because you were just talking about this. You're just literally just talking about how you want to make yourself a better person by like being like more sympathetic and more sensitive to other people's feelings. Because I think that's very important. I need to be working on. I've lost it. I've never really actually gained any sense of that ability in my life. If we're just gonna be completely honest, and so I did it, and then I handed him some money, and he's like, "For America," and I'm like, "Okay, cool, okay, dokie, all right, yeah, for America, just." For America. But I did enjoy it because I love giving. I gave this guy a little love bomb, and I was like, "Here you go. It's nothing much, but I hope it will help you some way, you know." And then, yeah, and then I'll just make, because when you do that stuff, like it's really selfish for you, because like you get enjoyed if one, you're helping someone, but then you get to enjoy feeling like good. And like and I don't feel good in the sense of like I pat myself on the back. I just feel good. I'm like, okay, yeah, I did something positive at least. Like that's the positive moment of my day. That right there. Boom. Done. I did that. And so yeah, I was just seeing how much time I had left on that camera. It's like that small. The words. It's just, but yeah, so do something like that this week, guys, because the one thing you should always be trying to do is leave the earth a little bit better than you found it. That's the one thing I've been learning a lot from my prayers, doing all these, like, I've been doing it solid for about 3-4 months now, of just, because I was listening to this rabbi talk, and he was talking about how, like, he does his prayers when he ties his shoes, and then you tie your shoes all the time, or at least he's like, I go to the gym, I have to change my socks, I have to get new shoes, I have to put my shoes on, take them off, go in the building, take my shoes off, put my shoes on, and then I have to tie them, and I pray. And so I'm like, yeah, that's an easy way, and like, do something like that. And plus it's a twofer, because it makes you think, and you have to try to be creative, and then then you're doing your prayers for the day, and much as like you're doing your push-ups for the day. Like, you can go and get your Starbucks for the day. Why can't you fucking just pray? It's easy. It costs you nothing, and it just makes you think, and it makes you humbles yourself a bit, which I need a lot of, because I'm a fucking asshole sometimes. But I got 13 seconds left on this podcast, guys. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do something nice for somebody. All right. Good night.